Yo, yo, what up? Let me see. Am I live? Yep, I'm live. So, I generally don't know what to talk about. There is a lot of stuff to talk about. Like, if I went into variety, I could talk about like Iran. I could talk about this guy, geostrategy, U.S. Iran war. This guy predicting like future things that happen in like whatever. There is a lot of stuff to talk about. But on the real note, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I feel like this content wouldn't do good for me, even though sometimes I feel the urge to talk about it. Like for example, with the Iran war, I hate that everybody is like they're either oh my god Israel is so bad, or oh my god Iran, poor Iran. Bro, most of the people that say poor Iran, if they went to Iran, they would be, you know, like I don't want to say that Israel is innocent, but I also don't want to say that Iran is this innocent country, okay? It's not. They are both bad. Same with Palestine. Both bad. Both bad. And civilians suffer because of it. Because, let's be for real. Like, if we go there, like, I have more in common with the civilians in Iran than I have with my own politicians. Why? Because my own politicians are rich as fuck. They funnel a lot of money into their own interest, and the Iran civilian is literally like, how can I put this? His life is more similar to mine than my life is similar to the politician. By the way, I watched this shit. Jesus, Jesus, this woman like needs to be put in a box, bro. Like, no joke, no exaggeration. What the fuck is Tecton? But anyway, there's a lot of stuff. Did I put anything to watch later that I can watch on stream? Um, Everyone is wrong about this movie. How to mostly never run out of ideas. Okay. What's up, bro? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Bro, Chun Li, I got your skin on Fortnite. Did you see? You got your skin on Fortnite. There's Street Fighter collab. So why games feel so laggy and how to fix it. Let's watch this one.
Do you guys know Yuzu, the Nintendo Switch emulator that allows you to basically run Switch games on your PC that just recently got banned? It just got killed by Nintendo. See here, if you try to click on Yuzu's website, it's kind of sad. It just loads. It doesn't exist anymore. It's just gone. Why did it get killed by Nintendo? It is actually because
Well, of
so
course,
many
because
people
they're
were actually playing Tears of the Kingdoms, so the Legend of Zelda game, on PC. But why did people want to run Tears of the Kingdom on PC? Probably
because
one of the main reasons is to make
because Nintendo Switch is a fucking PS3.
it look and run better. If you see here, I mean, the Nintendo Switch is just so underpowered nowadays. This is a video from Digital Foundry running at 30 FPS, and to a lot of people nowadays, not
The fuck is playing games at 30 FPS? I only do this exception for Bloodborne, and even then I can't stand it, bro. 30 FPS is unacceptable. It has been unacceptable since the PS4, bro. Like, who are we kidding, bro? Like, I play Fortnite at 90 FPS and I can spot the frame tearing, bro, or the slow frames, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro, I play at 90 FPS, I can spot it. Bam, that was a fucking I can spot that this is 90 FPS, bro. 180, nope. I cannot spot that shit. 30. I can almost count the frames, bro. What the fuck is this? And look, for cinematography, it's totally fine. They film at 24 FPS. But they film at 24 FPS because if they filmed at 60 FPS at 8K, they would need zettabytes of memory. Not petabytes, zettabytes of memory on their servers. And it would be really hard to edit.
I don't blame people. 30 FPS isn't that good of an experience. This is what got me really thinking. Is like the Switch is running at 30.
And also, I'm gonna be honest. What is this fidelity, bro? What is this? Why is everything blurry? What is this?
30 FPS locked. This is a live FPS counter. You see this FPS graph here? It is a solid line at 30.
Look at this, bro. What is this, bro?
Why does it run at 30 when maybe it's
And the game art direction is good, bro. What the fuck is this, bro?
sometimes on the Switch it could run higher than 30? Why doesn't Nintendo allow the FPS to go further than that?
Because Nintendo are like hollow, you know? Like, have you ever played Dark Souls? It's like you go and you see the hollows, like they're like these like humans that are like zombies, right? Nintendo, they are hollow. They don't have humanity. You need to pop one of their humanities from their inventory to turn them back into humans. They are hollow. They do not think for the consumer. They do not think for betterment of consumer. No, think how could I riddle my pocket with money? That's what they think about.
If it is possible, because usually more FPS equals better, right? Well, it even got me more curious because so many console games out there are always locked at 60 FPS or 30 FPS, and rarely we've seen them locked at 40.
I have a PS5. I am free to say this. I used to be a PS5 enjoyer. I am still a PS5 enjoyer, but I used to be a PS5 fanboy. The reason why the frames are locked is because the consoles are dog shit.
But it's usually like pick one, 30 or 60. But why do they choose to lock the FPS? Do they know something that we don't? Because typically when we think of FPS, the higher the better. You know, you get as much FPS you're going to get. It's going to make your game look smoother. It's going to make it more responsive. That's why we buy faster CPUs, faster RAM, faster GPU. On PC, it's the whole advantage of PC is
I agree, bro, but most people that buy a PS5, like I'm gonna be honest, the reason why I bought the PS5 to begin with is because I didn't want to have to deal with so there were multiple things. Releases on PC, building the PC myself, picking the parts myself, and having it run well. I just wanted to plug something in, put a game in it, and for it to run, right? That's what I wanted. That's why I got the PS5. But if you want productivity, if you want anything else, PC all the way.
being able to
For a normal
up your
person, it's
FPS
better.
further than
Yeah.
what consoles can do. But are consoles actually onto something that we're not doing?
Oh damn! Is that the mic that is it Shure MV7? I think I'm gonna get that exact mic. Maybe not as good as his because mine doesn't have like the LEDs. And I can tell that his headphones look nice
Because
too.
surprisingly, limiting your FPS in games through a bunch of testing
And he sounds so good, bro. Holy shit, bro.
I did can actually be really good. Okay, we're in a Last of Us Part 1 here. And you can see I'm on a
Yeah, and you can, and also Last of Us is made for PlayStation. So it's harder to get like a lot of FPS on it, you know?
very fast GPU right now. I'm on the 4070 Ti Super. So yeah, this can handle a lot of FPS. I'm on a separate PC, so this is Intel.
Elgato capture card, bro. Damn. I need to get the capture card too. I'm gonna get like Asus, I think. Asus stuff, whatever. Graphic preset, bro. It made me so mad. It's like the same with Silent Hill, bro. On quality, everything looks beautiful, but it's 30 FPS.
Entirely like this is running as fast as it can go. Ultra settings, fully at 1440p, and then you can see here we're at native resolution, 110 FPS on average, which is really high. It's super smooth, really nothing to complain about. You probably wouldn't even want to change in this game, but this is really just to show you what is possible. If you see here,
The Last of Us is the type of game that you play. It's fine if you play it at 60 FPS. I'm gonna be honest. Things that are not fine are God of War, Elden Ring. Let me get some Bloodborne. Games that are active, that you move, that you quickly dodge, dash, attack. Nope. The Last of Us, what the fuck? Museum with fucking gameplay. It's fine. It's like playing a movie. It's fine. Until Dawn, it's completely fine to play 60 FPS. The same goes for, I don't know, Alan Wake, Silent Hill. Silent Hill, I wish the quality preset had 60 FPS too, but it is what it is.
in the corner of the screen, if I point that way, there's a little thing called LAT, and that stands for latency. You can see we're getting about 13 to 14 milliseconds.
And if you turn DLSS, it's gonna go to 20
seconds of latency. Now we'll go into a little bit more of how this is tied into how fast the frame rate is a little bit later in the video, but latency is super important because it's how tight is your game going to feel? How responsive is your input in the real world into the
Let's be real, bro. You are a human, you are not Lewis Hamilton. I have him on my monster, the Formula 1 guy. You are not Lewis Hamilton. You will not feel 10 milliseconds of delay. I'm gonna be real with you. You will not feel that. I know they gather, like from the mouse or keyboard to your PC, from your PC to your display. I know they count a little bit, but you will not feel what 3 milliseconds or 5 milliseconds on this mouse, around 11 or 15 on the fucking keyboard, and the GPU has 11 milliseconds. That's what, let's count it, that's 20, let's go with the worst case scenario, 27 milliseconds of delay between keyboard, PC and PC display. 20 milliseconds of delay. If you brought somebody that used to play back in the day with those, they didn't even have HDMI. They had like the normal ass, like not VHS, bro, what the fuck was it called, like that cable. If you brought them and you put them to play with 20 milliseconds of delay, they would be like, bro, this is real life. Like, I feel like if I move my hand and it's like how I think I move my hand and it moves instantly. That's how this game is. I move my mouse, it moves instantly. That's what the guy would tell you, bro. Yeah, like the same with like those people that used to play on CRTs whenever LED came out, like the LED displays, they were like, man, these blacks are so dark, you know? And now you have OLED and it's like, oh my god, why do you have a LED display? Bro, you'll be fine. Stop acting like Oprah. Stop acting like, oh, I'm Lady Gaga, I'm so fancy, I would require a wine cellar for my fancy, adequate tastes. Like, calm the fuck calm the fuck down.
Screen that you're looking at. Let's go ahead and cap our frame rate. And this can seem really unintuitive because we were getting 110 FPS and that's really good, but let's cap our frame rate to 90 and see what happens. By capping our frame rates, getting less frame rate in the game, that we're getting better latency. And, we capped it to 90 FPS. I mean, the game still feels really smooth. We're at 9.
So what I want to, so the reason why, and this is what my conclusion is, my uneducated opinion. If you're rendering more frames, but it's capped, it has more leeway to get more latency. That's what my uneducated opinion is on this subject, right?
9 milliseconds now, or a little bit under that a lot of the time. I'm not gonna like sit here and say like, oh, you need every millisecond of latency in The Last of Us Part 1.
This will barely make a difference. If you're not playing FPS, this will not make a difference.
Frame rate and a really good base latency, but it gives you an idea of how much things can actually change. So let's also check out if we just cap it by more. This might surprise you a lot. Let's cap it all the way to 60 FPS. What you're gonna see is our latency is at 9 milliseconds. 9.
Should I test this too?
It is still less than...
Should I test this too? I have a MSI Afterburner. I can definitely set this up.
And when we were running at 110 FPS, and you guys can't see this, the game does visually look less smooth to me, but you're watching a 60 FPS video, so it's gonna look the same to you. Capping your frame rate can make the game feel really responsive. Now, it is pretty important when you run at these frame.
Yeah. Also, I believe that you should the best in slot setup, and I also made a video about this. Check it out. It's turning on FreeSync or G-Sync, capping the FPS at -3 of what your FPS is on your display. Another guy in the comments said some other like geeky stuff, which I will not go into explaining because it's way too geeky for me, or I even forgot. But the thing is, you cap it at -3, so you don't have frame skipping, and that's best in slot. Yo, what up? That's best in slot, I think, for milliseconds, for smoothness on your display. I also think that putting it to ultra, yeah, it's fine for The Last of Us, but you would get way better in latency if you just put the quality lower. Like, why do you need this ray tracing, for example, right there?
Rate caps to get the best latency that
Okay,
you
but
need to be at the peak frame or get capped at 60. Like you do that cap all before. And you would think the latency would be good, but because we're not always running at 110 FPS, we're actually a little under it there. But if we maybe look at the sky, then we'll get 110 FPS and our latency will be good. You see we're at 6.4 here because we're frame rate capped at 110. It knows how many frames are going to the CPU and the GPU. But then if we look forward here,
okay, bro, this is like I'm gonna be real with him. He's a wonderful creator. This is exaggerated. Wanted to ask, my budget is 400 right now. Do you think it will get me an alright PC? I thought you were gonna ask me, my budget is 400. Can I get the good GPU? You're asking me for an entire PC. If you do some secondhand stuff, yes, it's gonna be enough. Like my 3050 that I got for $100, that would be. I'm gonna be honest. If you're just gonna play Marvel Rivals or whatever, or you play these games and you turn on DLSS and multi-frame gen, is gonna be perfect. $400. I don't know where you live, bro. Definitely, you need to definitely play at 180p with that budget. CPU, you need what was it? Ryzen 5. What was it, bro? AM5, Ryzen 5. Which one was of the CPUs was that? Was it this one? It was Ryzen 5. Oh my god. Shut the f- I forgot which one it was, bro. The budget one. Hold on. Look. No, because there is like a 5,000. Was it that one? AM Ryzen 5 5700X. I need like an AM5 socket. This one, right? Yep, it's this one. I think. No. This is AM4. AM5, bro. There's AM. I think it's this one, bro. This is very important. You need an AM5 socket. Why? Because it's gonna have good upgradability, and you have to invest most of your money in the motherboard, I think. No. Ryzen 5. Yeah, that I think that's one. That's the one. Ryzen 5 700. Yeah, is this one? Is this one? So I think is this one. Let me see. Yeah, so this one. You need to get this one. Or why do you want AM5 socket? So you can invest most of your money in the motherboard, so you can upgrade it as you get more money, right? So AM5 socket, very important, is going to be supported for at least 1 year, right? Socket AM5. This is what you look at. This is gonna be like I'm telling you, bro. My CPU, I have a i7 14700. A lot of people give me shit for this processor, but it is what it is. I was inexperienced when buying this PC. Okay, do not judge me. But where is it? I got this processor right here, and I'm telling you, I barely use this processor like to its full capacity. Only whenever I encode my videos with CPU encoding. That's it. What motherboard do you recommend? Phew, now you're asking me a question. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna go to my local site. Let me look it up like this. What the fuck is this, bro? There was like the motherboard, yeah. So you need to look at. I wouldn't recommend Asus. I'm gonna be honest. Gigabyte is good, but you need to look at also it being inexpensive. You don't need to for it to be a lot of money. So let me see. I'm gonna try to look for a $100 one. No, that's AM4. Oh, this is $100. I'm curious. Let's AM5. You have one good PCIe slot, 2 RAM sticks. I don't know, bro. This is not my good department. To be honest, I'm really inexperienced, so I'm really counting on you. No, 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 no. You have to look this up manually. Budget AM5 motherboard. What's the best value AM5 board? ASRock. I wanted to say this company, but I wasn't sure. ASRock is really good for budget. They also make high end and also budget ones. I don't know. I really don't want to give my opinion on this because I'm not. I'm not confident in. Hold on, because I was about to flash my location, bro. Amazon, for some reason, it just flashes my location, bro. Yes, so owner here, I have paired it with a 7600. Also, you can get a Thermalright Peerless Assassin. This one. How much is this? This is not even like, it's like $20, 30. You get one of these. RAM sticks, you get would 16 gigs of 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Very important. You get like M.2 NVMe SSD Gen 3. I think you don't need Gen 4 or 5. So just get like what is this? Express look, I'm gonna be honest. For that budget, you need to drain as much. You need to drain as much money as you possibly can out of that budget. I will not look. Do not listen to me. Except for the RAM, I'm confident in telling you should get 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Except for the RAM, do not listen to me. Go watch YouTube videos about budget PCs. Okay, Linus Tech Tips, Gamers Nexus, they have plenty. Do not listen to me. Okay. For example, I don't know what to tell you, what motherboard to get you. ASRock as a company would be good to look into, but I don't know what to tell you. You need to look this up manually. Like, if you want something catered to you, you need to look it up manually, especially if you have that much of a low budget. That's what I think.
And we're getting less than 110, you can see our latency spikes up a lot. So you want to cap your frame rate right about where you can actually maintain set.
And also, while I'm here, the GPU is gonna be the most difficult thing to get for your budget. Many people saying you should buy 32 gigs of DDR. If he's that on a budget, no. I also say you should get 32 gigs of DDR5. I also have 32 gigs of DDR5. But if he has that much of a budget, I'm gonna be honest, he's not gonna use it. He's not gonna use it, bro. Like, look at this, bro. Like, memory, I'm using 33% of my memory. Wow. And do you recommend that I build it myself or a professional? No, don't let the professional build it, bro. Like, you're wasting so much of your budget on it, bro. Then you might as well add budget on the PC and just build it yourself. Like, bro, it's not a big deal, bro. I built this PC myself, bro. It's not a big deal, bro. It's not a big deal. I was a complete beginner when I built this PC. I was a complete beginner, bro. Don't worry about it. It's easy as fuck. Just watch in like start watching right now YouTube videos on how Linus Tech Tips builds PCs and whatever and whatnot. Just start watching them now, so you're like you know what you need to do, the order that you need to do it. Be careful. Cable management is really important, so cable manage your case first. Do not even put anything in it. Then then put your motherboard in, and cable manage the CPU cable, the GPU cable manage everything cable manage it. Because I didn't do that, and now I have a fucking snake's nest at the back of the PC. Trust me.
the FPS and where the game visually looks smooth. Like 60 FPS, I mean, is generally agreed that the game does look quite smooth. And this actually might be one of the reasons there's like
So main issue around
very
workaround.
fast card, so it is able to do this. This is very demanding. So what you can see here is our latency without any kind of reduction technique is pretty bad. 50 milliseconds of latency on the average PC, and on
50 milliseconds of latency is okay if you're playing Cyberpunk. This is not a CS:GO. I'm sorry. You're playing against NPCs and they're stupid as fuck. Like I played on the hardest difficulty. Like, if you have problems with Cyberpunk, I'm sorry, but it's not a big deal. Some games they need to be played with like native. Like for example, I would suggest you play God of War maybe with DLSS upscaling. That's it. FrameGen, maybe.
not gonna lie,
If you prefer the smoothness.
it doesn't feel that tight, especially because the 60 FPS frame rate isn't that consistent. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. When it gets better,
Also, this game is very poorly optimized, so this is not a good thing.
when you have higher frame rate, then your latency is going to decrease and actually feel. Talking
Okay,
about
bro,
the
like-
game doesn't look smooth enough, or are they talking about
But what pisses me off is this ray tracing. This pisses me off, bro. What the fuck is this darkness, bro? Like it's completely dark, bro. Like
that
what the fuck?
the latency isn't good enough in the game?
I'm sorry, bro. Shadows don't look like this in real life. Like it's completely dark here.
And that's where capping your frame rate, getting a solid 60 FPS could be really good. 60 FPS is not dead. I mean, eventually we're going to always want higher and higher frame rates, but
I want a billion FPS. Give.
it's clearly not dead. But let's go ahead and hop into a
I want
competitive
billion
game
FPS.
just to check it out there. We're making a ton of FPS here. We're at 1440p on native
Frame time 2 milliseconds.
at medium settings. So it's pretty low settings for this GPU and everything and this resolution. Latency
I'm gonna be honest. If you really care about these types of games, put everything to the lowest possible, and you need to get frame time the lowest possible, and turn on sync.
Cs are
on your
pretty good.
monitor.
I mean, overall, we
What
cut
is
our
he gonna
frame
talk
rate
about?
in less than half, or we went from 490 to 240. That's a little bit less than half. We're actually getting a better latency. Now the render latency is about the same, 9 milliseconds of latency. So we dropped like a millisecond there. Now you're not going to be able to see that. But what's really interesting is you look at the top, our GPU is only working at less.
I'm curious. What does my game have like in terms of like Let me turn on MSI Afterburner. Yeah. I'm actually curious. What do my game? If something crashes, it's MSI Afterburner. Okay. They just hate. They just hate AMD CPUs. Okay. AMD GPUs. Excuse me. I'm curious. Let's go on Forza. I'm actually curious. How is it gonna go? What's the frame time gonna be? Oh, you need to get a racing sim. No, the fuck I don't need a racing sim, bro. The fuck do you think this is, boy? If you, I swear to God, everybody that tells me you need to get a racing sim, you buy it for me. The fuck do you think? Money grows on. I mean, money does grow on trees because like fruits grow on trees and you can sell them. But the fuck do you think, bro? My money grows on trees, bro. My money grows in the dirt. In the dirt, yes. Wheat and corn and soybeans and rape what the fuck was it? Rape seeds or rape flowers. I swear to God, this is an actual flower, bro. I was like, how the fuck is it called? And I typed it in, like, look at this, translate. Look at this. And it's called rape. But I look, rape seeds. Look at this. This is a flower, bro. This is what I'm talking. I don't know why it's named after sexual assault, but but I guess we also planned this. They're so beautiful when they like when there's like big fields of it, you know. So I capped it at 180 FPS if I remember correctly. Load me into the video game already, bro. Open this. Open it up. There it is. There it is. Let's go with on-screen display. Monitoring. Let me go to frame time. Frame time. Yeah, showing on-screen display. Apply. It's right there.
Welcome back, Paul.
So 11 milliseconds. Okay. 10 milliseconds, and I have frame gen on. 10 milliseconds. That's. But I'm not getting 100 FPS. Let's turn off some settings because I put everything to the highest I can. I'm actually curious now. What is this? Clarity of texture, shadow quality, put it to ultra, motion blur, put it to low. I don't want that. Environment texture quality, environment G. Reflection quality high, world car level detail. That's I'm gonna keep it. Lens effects. I like lens effects. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe people will call me. Oh my god! Restart now. Okay, just restart it. This game is so well optimized. I'm gonna be honest. It like that was max set max, like as high as I can. Like you saw, everything was max. I gotta warn you, Max, don't have sex with your ex. You know that song? It'll make your life complex. It's so nice, bro. I'm telling you. Why is the game not starting? Why is the game not starting? Start. Now. Today, please, today, move, please, just move. Oh my god. Can you please move? Enter. Cringe ass music. So I have AMD Fluid Motion. You can see it. I have it right there, the notification. So Fluid Motion is enabled. So I have frame gen, bro. Okay. So you have to understand that takes that eats some points off of the frame time. And let's see. That's AMD FPS, but I'm 1.8 milliseconds. What is that? What you're getting?
Welcome back, Paul.
Why is it showing 90 FPS, but my AMD shows 200? Got it on the loading screen, yeah, but the loading screen is pre-rendered, so it doesn't feel. So now let me see if I turn off frame gen. Yeah, it was the frame gen. That's why they were on. 10 milliseconds. This is incredible, bro. I mean, I'm sure if I tweaked the settings, I could get 8. But I think I'm also gonna keep the game like this. There's no reason to have like ultra on everything. Oh, excuse my bum ass. Like, look at this. 9.4. I get about 6 milliseconds. Yeah, bro, but I gotta be honest with you. 11 milliseconds with multi-frame gen, like doubling my frame rates, and also everything to ultra, everything as high as I can set it. That's incredible. I'm gonna be honest. 11 milliseconds. I got. Now it's not that much, but you weren't on the stream earlier, so yeah. Hold on, cause I zoned out. I zoned out. I wanted to. So let me just watch a bit more videos and then we play. Then we play Forza. Okay. Okay, Proton. Let me close MSI Afterburner. Not half bad. Your mom isn't half bad either. So, sure. AMD latency war.
Actually,
Okay.
turn on this little feature called anti-lag, which
I don't have that on.
does help to reduce input lag, but it also doesn't really have an FPS hit or anything like that. So you might as well just turn it on. AMD.
Now I'm curious, bro, because I didn't check it with anti-lag. Let's see. Please, Lord, oh God, have mercy on my system. Please do not make it crash because of MSI Afterburner. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Did I turn on? Yeah, I turned it on. So I made it like on MSI Afterburner. I think I tuned it so that it forces the fans to spin because it turns off automatically. Let's see it now. Let's see it now. I also like did this with my fingers. Nice. And my new microphone arrives in 17th of July, bro. Holy shit, bro. My audio, like audio stuff, my like what the fuck is that, bro? Audio mixer. What is it called, bro? That is gonna arrive Friday, bro. Bro, I swear to God, I will have the fucking audio, like the box, the bullshit ass box, before the fucking nothing. Yeah, anti lag enable. Continue. Let's see. Okay. Where's my Let's go. Come on, today, please. Today. Move, move, move. Today, please. Ooh.
Back, Paul.
Let me see. Oh, that's big improvement. 5, 6. Okay, but sometimes you get 9. It's 9, but I assume that's because of the FPS because it's not consistent. Cap FPS if you can. I can cap it, but it doesn't allow me on Radeon stuff, but I can cap it in the game. So look, if I go to video, was it? Yeah. 180 FPS. Let's cap it to 90. No, it's not enough, bro. Can I not cap it like... let's cap it. I can't cap it at 120. It's even worse. Nah, leave it be. Leave it be at 180. I accidentally took a screenshot. But yeah, I just wanted to test it out because of that video, because I was watching that video. Do you like my Z4? I wanted to get the Z3, but bro, they have like the stupid ass fucking cars, bro, like a fucking troll car for BMW, but they don't have Z3, bro. They don't have a fucking Z3, bro. I wanted to get a Z3 because Lil Peep says, I want a Z3, that's a two-seater, boy. You know, in Beamer Boy, in the song. W drift. Nah, I started too early. I was too close. Let me try one now. Ah. You gotta... Z3 is like a fish, what? So the pimp of your mom? Ooh, ooh, ooh. You don't get that, that's a Romanian thing. By the way, I'm your mom's pimp, if you're wondering. That's why I've been over so many times, bro. I've been giving her the money. The money I owe her. I mean, she owes me. Excuse me. She's been giving me the money she owes me for pimping her out. But as I said, you prove me right every time. Ah, bro, shut the fuck up with your dumbass tomfoolery bullshit, bro. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the video. Okay, turn off MSI. Close. Yep. Let's go.
Did make another competitor, and that is called Anti-Lag Plus. And I
By the way, AMD, future of GPUs. Oopsie. Who said that? AMD is the future of GPUs. Nvidia is just fucking around too much. Like how much customability I have, I can overclock my GPU from the fucking from their software. I can turn on like efficiency. I can turn on fan, whatever. I can turn on. This is just not. This is not just happening in Nvidia. Also, Nvidia is priced like fuck. Like in here, it was almost double to get like a 5070. People keep like. I never told you this is my real life friend. People were telling me, "Do you know that the 5070 Ti exists?" Whenever I bought my 9070 XT. Do you think I'm stupid enough to buy a 4070 just with more tensor cores? Is it the AI cores? Do you think I'm that stupid? Like in terms of raw power, it's just a 4070 Ti. Am I really that stupid? I'm not. I'm sorry, bro. 5080 I think is the same, just a slightly, like whenever I mean slightly, bro, better than the 4070 in terms of raw horsepower, bro, or 4080, respectively. Do you think I'm stupid, bro? How are you? I'm good, bro. I'm good. But anyway,
am on the wrong PC. 1 second. Anti-Lag Plus. But they did it in a way where you don't actually integrate it into the games, because NVIDIA's technology is essential to be integrated into the game so that the game engine knows how fast the GPU is rendering, how fast the CPU is rendering, how to manage that render queue.
oh no, bro, you okay or something? The fuck is, bro? What the fuck is Bartolomeo Ezekiel Bonitis Sicamore talking about, bro? Jairus Timothy Ezekiel Bartolomeo Sicamore. What is bro talking about, bro?
How to eliminate it and that kind of stuff. Instead, what we're going to do is mod the game. And guess what happens when you mod the game? You get banned. And the games that are most important for latency, like other games, yes, visually demanding ones.
I feel like this is so stupid. If I wanna get Marvel Rivals with Mantis Futa nude skin, why shouldn't I do that? I would not do that because I'm streaming. But why? Bro, I gotta go to the gym. Bro, stop kidding. You're not going to the gym, bro. Bro, you are supraponderalis, bro. You are like Magneto, but with obesity, bro. Instead of lifting metal, controlling metal, you lift obesity, bro. You're like, we all know your fat lazy ass is not going to the gym, bro. Stop kidding everybody, bro. Bro, I'll send the pic, prove it to the stream. Don't fucking send the fucking picture of your fucking naked ass fucking butt cheeks, bro. With like the you know how like fat people have like the bumpy, lumpy butt cheeks. That's what you're gonna send me, bro. No, thank you. Please keep it to yourself. Send it to your girlfriend, bro, because she likes to peg you, not me. Bro, he's gonna send me. Bro does like this, and he's like, look at how big my forearm is. But he doesn't realize when you do this, you push the fat. You push the fat so it looks bigger. I'ma send it to your mama. You don't, bro. You talk really big smack. Really big smack. You talk. But in real life, you are pussy. Hold on, let me stop. But in real life, you're a pussy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's like, hold on, let me mime it. Let me mime it. His girlfriend is calling. Oh, what the fuck does she want? Oh, hey, baby. Oh, she's calling me again. Hey, mom. What? Oh, yeah, I am. And then he sits for 30 minutes and talks to his mom because he's too afraid to fucking close the phone because she's gonna crash out on him, bro. And then bro is like, oh, I'm so big, so masculine, bro. You are submissive and breathable, bro. That's what you are. Who said that? Who said that? I didn't say that. So funny, bro.
Could be important for latency. Anti-lag plus, because you modded the game in Counter-Strike 2, people were getting banned for using anti-lag plus. They did kind of resolve
How many milliseconds you're gonna get? Like, are you gonna get like 3 milliseconds?
this. Everybody who
Yes.
got banned because of it did get unbanned, but AMD's hasn't really recovered from this since. And to this day, anti-lag plus isn't on their GPUs anymore. They
Ignoble. What the fuck is ignoble? Not honorable in character.
removed them so people would stop getting banned accidentally and stuff.
Let
And
me
this
turn on my
feature did
AC.
come out in 2023. They're saying that it's going to come back. I have no clue how they're going to do it because they're still going to be modding the games apparently. There is an advantage to AMD taking the approach of modding the games because NVIDIA has to work with developers in
Bro.
order to integrate Reflex technology into games. That's why Reflex isn't in every game.
Put it into the fucking video game straight up, bro. Why don't we have anti-lag built into the fucking video game straight up? Why do I have to turn it on? Turn it on immediately, bro. The fuck is this shit? Oh, it's gonna cause instability. Like the video games are not unstable as is, bro. Just turn it the fuck on, bro. It's gonna be like, oh, GPU crash dump. It is what it is. Shit happens all the time, bro.
Basically,
fuck
the
do you think
AMD
this-
developers can just figure out how to put it in the game and then mod it into it instead of having to work with the devs and everything. It's like AMD can do it all on their side of it. Devs might not like that, which I wouldn't even blame them for not liking this. Basically modding the game. Some games aren't meant to be modded and stuff like that. Now let's check out AMD's
With the pussy shit. Oh, some games are meant to be modded. Oh, bro. I'm not calling him a pussy, by the way. I'm calling the game developers pussies. If people want to play a nude Pan Am fucking mod, just let them play the fucking video game. What the fuck? What difference does it make to you? It's not like I'm picking like. It's not like I'm putting in like Marvel Rivals fucking bright luminescent fucking Spider-Man skin so I can fucking spot Spider-Man so I can more easily shoot him when he's in the air. It's not like I'm doing that. You just put like Pan Am fucking nude skin. What difference does it make to you, bro? Nothing. Let the gooners be gooning. And let the people that want to get the R8 in the video game put the R8 in the video game. Let the people who want to put the fucking BMW M3 in the fucking video game put the BMW M3 in the video game. What does it matter to you if they mod it, bro? Oh, we don't want mods. We're gonna ban you. I mean, sure, I get it with CSGO, but
ways to reduce latency because anti-lag plus isn't really a thing, right? So how do we reduce latency? Or in Cyberpunk here, and
you take two fingers and you shove it up your ass. Ignore latency. Do you play Fortnite?
I have to use
I played yesterday. I don't like. I'm not big into that game, bro.
this overlay in the top left because it's the only way I can measure latency on AMD cards. What I'm going to do is also enable this, and now I'm going to enlarge.
You can with AMD Adrenaline. No, with MSI Afterburner like I just did, but you can also do it with AMD Adrenaline. But I'm gonna be honest, I prefer MSI Afterburner. Like the first thing that I'm gonna do when I get NVIDIA GPU is use MSI Afterburner again. Oh, I miss it so much. Oh, I miss it. I feel like I've broken up. Like it's like, you know, it's like you have like this love in your high school and she has to go to college in a different place, bro. This is how I feel with MSI Afterburner, bro. Can I ask a dirty question? Can you get banned for 30 minutes? Yes, you can. You just did. The fuck are
You can see it.
fucking children, bro. Do you play Fortnite? Can I ask you a dirty question? Are you 12 years of age, perhaps? The fuck is this, bro?
Does show the GPU percentage and stuff like that. You want to mostly be focusing on this number here that says the milliseconds. That is PC latency. We're getting 50 milliseconds of latency at 1440p ultra, and we don't have any frame rate limiters or anything like that. So let's just turn on anti-lag right here, and you can actually turn it on without having to reopen the game. You can see we
That's
just
so
dropped
OP,
from
by the way.
50 to like 30. That is actually a huge difference.
Very big difference.
Okay, and that is without any
For
input
just
from
one
the game
toggle.
engine. I don't know how they're doing that. That is very effective though. Say for example, you're in a case where you try anti-lag and it just doesn't work that well. So anti-lag's off right now. We're at like 50 milliseconds of latency, and the game is like, feels okay. 85 FPS.
That's by W, by
Let's
the way.
see if
W.
we frame limit the game.
I keep telling people you're not ready for the news, but AMD is gonna win the GPU war. You just gotta let them marinate, basically. Okay? They're not gonna get cooked. You just gotta let them marinate a little. But people are not ready for it, bro. I feel like AMD has been winning. It's just that for productivity, they haven't been winning, and they will not win for productivity. Straight up, I will tell you this straight up. Nvidia will always be the best in terms of encoding. I do not see AMD beating, especially since they've always been like this.
270 and
Maybe,
see
but
what
I
kind of
don't
difference
believe.
it's going to make for us. To now around 35 milliseconds of latency on average.
Put it to 1
What
FPS,
is
you're gonna
nice
get
about it, too, is
to
it is consistent.
0.001
So you're actually consistently
millisecond.
getting 70 FPS. So this is just like a global.
You're gonna be playing Cyberpunk slideshow, bro. It's like those artsy films, bro. You know, in like the bathtub and like whatever. You go to like a art university and they like photography and cinematography class. They have like those slow panning like fucking shots. That's what you're gonna be playing, bro.
way you can reduce latency. It's not specific to the GPU brand. We're actually at ultra settings at 1440p on the 7800.
Oh, by the way, I don't know why he's doing this with editing. Does he know that you can do this in AMD Adrenalin straight up? I think there's a black overlay.
To the
Top of
GPU
it.
brand. We're actually at ultra
Maybe it's something that I don't know.
settings at 1440p on the 7800 XT. No resolution scaling or anything. You can see that we're getting about 310 FPS or so, about 16 milliseconds of PC latency.
Okay, bro.
Capping at 240. What happens? Our latency improves dramatically. We drop from lower, and then our latency is going to be even.
What the-
They can communicate. They know what's up. Allows your system to be at as low latency as possible, and at the same time, frame caps can make your system more efficient in terms of like power efficiency or noise.
I feel like look, I always turn on my frame caps because, like, for example, on Forza 180p on average settings, I was getting like 400 something FPS. Like that shit was burning my CPU, bro. It's like outrageous, bro. Let me watch another video. So on this one, I'll definitely have. So let me just conclude this video. Anti-lag good, AMD good, Nvidia I'm just kidding, by the way. It's not that simple, but I feel like these differences are minuscule. Like maybe if you're Shroud Faker or whatever, you're a professional gamer, maybe you're gonna spot this. If you're watching this, sure, 50 milliseconds you will spot, but under 35, I don't think you will spot it. I mean, sure, you might spot it in like CSGO, but not a lot. Don't worry about this. It's fine. Anyway, this was a wonderful video, bro. Wow, this guy vex. This was wonderfully edited. So much effort was put into this video. So much effort, bro. I can tell. A lot of effort was put into the video. W to him. W. Well played. I'm not gonna subscribe yet. I want to see one more good video that I enjoy from him, and then I subscribe. Okay? Now let me watch another video. So, how to mostly never run out of things to say. Let's see.
Have you ever had your mind go completely blank in the middle of a conversation?
Not really. I'm way too much of a narcissist for this. I'm kidding. It was so cringe. Jesus. If you draw a blank, you just ask them questions. This is my honest advice to everybody.
That moment of panic when you suddenly have nothing to say? It's
That
not
moment of panic is because you're in your head and not in the actual conversation. Stop being narcissistic and thinking only about yourself, and actually think about the people around you.
not just you. And it's not because you're boring. The
It's
conversation
because you're angsty. You're like, oh! Stop thinking, oh, what are they gonna think of my teeth? Oh, is my mantis showing? Oh, whatever. And this is like things that I actively used to think of. Don't think about it. The best advice that I could give you is calmness and confidence is the biggest and the most key of all things in socialization. If I make a really bad joke, but I'm confident and nonchalant, I know this is cringe, but confident and nonchalant, charismatic enough, the joke is still gonna hit. If people don't get the joke, but if I say it in a certain way, it's still gonna get some laughs. It's still gonna make people interpret you as this funny guy, as this charismatic guy, as this social guy. Okay, I'm telling you, I am a extrovert forced into introvertism because I didn't have people of like-minded interest in my life. But I can tell you that a lot of the things that you're like angsty, you're like, oh my god, no, stop. You are in your head and you are ruining the experience by being in your head. Stop thinking about yourself. You are not that important. Like, if you think this person will think a day from now, damn, that Tony guy had such yellow teeth, bro. Oh my god, I spotted like a bit of spinach in his teeth. Oh, he ate Oreos and now he had like a black spot on his teeth. People don't care about you that much. They're exactly like you. They only think about themselves. They don't think about you, bro. Literally like you. The way you always think about how people will interpret you, this is how normal people are. This is how everybody is, bro. They don't have time to think about it. I'm telling you, bro. 80 to 90% of people's times is spent on thinking about themselves, or let's go with 80%, and 15 of that other 20% that is remaining is spent thinking of how to get laid, how to get more pussy or money, whatever their life goal is. The rest is, oh, my mom went to the grocery store, my grandpa, my whatever, and maybe you get 0.01% of that, literally, when it happens. But people don't, I'm gonna straight up, people don't care about it. You are not that important. The same for me. Don't sweat it, bro. Don't sweat it. You are shooting yourself in the foot.
Conversation paradox is that we actually have too many things to say, not too few. Your brain constantly generates thoughts, but most get filtered out before reaching your lips.
Stop filtering yourself out. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like, I remember, like, I used to talk to like a few of my high school colleagues, and a lot of times, even if I had like a joke that was inappropriate, they would laugh if I made them. They would entertain it. Like, for example, oh, how do you like how I'm dressed today? And I'm like, yes, it really accents your titties, whatever. And they used to laugh, you know. Even if you have like a inappropriate joke, just make it, bro. Be authentic, bro. What people are gonna make fun of you? It's not gonna be translated well. Let's say you think it in English and you want to say it in Romanian or like Armenian or whatever language do you speak, Italian. Even if it doesn't pop off, bro, it's fine, bro. It's not like somebody comes and cuts off your testicles because of it, bro. It's completely fine, bro. It's fine to be embarrassing. It's fine to be like, what is this? Stop being in your own head like, oh, I'm gonna be embarrassing.
This filter is what's making you go blank.
Nah, I feel like some people are generally not interesting. I know some of these people. Some people just genuinely aren't interesting, bro. Like, have you ever talked to somebody? It's like, so what do you do in your free time? Oh, I watch Netflix. What do you watch on Netflix? A bit of romance. Like, for example, I don't know. Let me show you one. And they show you like the most generic fucking romance. And I'm not judging that, bro. And they're like, so what else do you do? My homework. Okay. Anything else? Some people, and look, sometimes they just don't want to tell it to you. But sometimes people are generally not interesting. There's nothing wrong with them. It's fine to have a normal life. It's completely fine. But you have to invent shit. Like, for example, people that are not interesting. Like, I'm sure if you told me about like, I don't know, like your mom telling you like a snarky remark, or going to the grocery store and this guy at the grocery store was like drunk and like stinky or whatever. Like, you can tell me that shit, bro. It's just that you don't want to tell it, bro. You don't want to go through the bother of telling it. Literally me. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Proton. You are not mundane, bro. Like when we made that joke, and I said that you wanna fuck pregnant ladies because that way you can fuck the youngest people. And you said I'm gonna put the imprint on the baby. That's not something a genuine mundane person would say, bro.
Every time you think, that's too random, or they won't get
Say it, bro. Bro, do you know how many laughs I get from randomness, bro? Do you get, like, imagine we're just playing Forza and I go, is that chicken tikka masala randomly? Would you like some chicken tikka masala? Or like I say, I don't know, like random bullshit, bro. Like that's the shit that gets the most laughs, bro, because you're taking people by surprise, bro.
care about
And
that.
I'm not telling you to be a clown also. Like I'm telling you to be entertaining to people.
You're strengthening this filter. The more you worry about saying the right thing, the fewer
Oh, and he comes to the same conclusion as me. People being in their head, thinking about themselves. Stop being so self-important. The day that I gained the most character in myself was the day that I realized that I'm not important. That I inherently am not important. That was the most powerful day of my life, bro. Because when you realize that, you are free. It's like you had shackles and you just freed yourself from them, bro. You know, it's like you were. No, I'm not. I wanted to make a George. It's like you were George Floyd and that guy took his knee off of your neck. I'm gonna make it anyway, bro. The fuck? It's not like it's not like I'm racist. It's just a joke, bro.
options your conscious mind has available. Imagine someone mentions they just got back from vacation. Your mind generates
Somebody told me they got back from vacation, and I'm like, you know, the first thing that I would say. So, how are the ladies there? Oh, I wasn't paying. How the fuck are you homosexual? Perhaps. How are you not paying attention to the ladies? Oh, my girlfriend was with me. Oh, so who cares? So that means that you cannot look at the ladies. There you go. Easy. You have 30 minutes talking subject now. And then when you're gonna slowly tune in more jokes, and he's gonna take his barrier down and he'll tell you.
dozens of responses. Questions about the trip.
Where did you go? I love how the first thing that I asked if the ladies were good there. I didn't think of even asking where. It's like imagine they're like, where did you go, bro? No. Oh my god, I'm back from vacation. I'm like, so how are the women there? Yeah, I sound like Genghis Khan. I'm gonna go conquer them.
About your own travel plans. Observations about their tan. But your filter kicks in. The tan comment seems
You need to be like, damn, bro, you got some tan on you, bro. Do you have a tractor driver tan? Like, if I lift it up like this, are you white? It's like hola, compadre, and then you lift it up, and it's like, yo, what up? I'm gonna go shoot a school. You know, it's like
shallow. The joke might fall flat, and suddenly, blank mind.
joke might fall flat. Not happening to me, bro. Not happening to me. If the joke falls flat, I'm gonna make a joke about it. Oh my god, that was so cringe. Jesus, I'm so funny, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, you watch this is like tutorial to how to communicate to people. Best in slot. You come to YWX if you want to learn how to socialize. Not these guys. YWX.
Understanding that your problem isn't a lack of things to say, but an overactive filter is the first step to never running out of conversation. We all face the same paradox every day.
If it's not like genuinely like, look, I'm gonna say straight up. Do not tell people I want to have sex with you. But the first thing that you often think about, just say it. It's like, imagine you go with a girl and you just say, wow, you're so pretty in that dress. You thought that, you just say it to her. Do you know, like, maybe you're gonna make that person's day if you're honest with them and they feel and a lot of people smell the honestness on you, you know. A lot of people, like, if you say, I think, like, I don't want to be weird, but I think you look really nice in your dress. Or you say, oh, that's a really nice dress that you're wearing. Which one had the better delivery? Which one made the other person feel better? I think that the one straight up, the honest one, the unfiltered one made them feel better. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of your comments are gonna make somebody's day. Like, let's say, for example, the guy from vacation, his girlfriend is like giving him attitude the entire time, and then you go and you say, "So how were the women there, bro? How was it, bro? What did you spot there? Asian, Blasian, black? What did you spot there? You know, it's like, and maybe that guy, the most memorable part of his holiday will be you asking him about the girls. You're gonna make his day. He's gonna be like, his girlfriend is gonna give him more attitude that day, but he's gonna be like, oh my god, bro. He's still gonna be thinking about what you said, bro. The jokes that you said, like making fun of him for not for having like a white skin on his shirt and like being dark skin, like being Mexican. You know, like this is cartel and this is Italian mafia. You know, you just say to him, bro. Maybe next time take off your shirt, bro. We all know that you have like those like belly flaps and man titties. You're embarrassed, bro. Just take off the shirt, bro. You know, you make like, this is really bad example because I'm talking to myself, right? But if I was talking to a person, I could make this work. It's weird to explain. Just trust me on this.
In dates, interviews, and so
Okay, I get it.
what if I told you
Stop
that
overthinking. I also agree with this.
we're running out of things to say isn't cleverness, it's curiosity.
Thank you. Exactly what I said, bro. Whenever you don't know what to say, just ask them about themselves. How is it going? It's going great, man. You see? Asked me something about myself. You see, he asked me something about myself. Now I could go and ask him, what is your favorite game? First thing that popped to mind, what is your favorite game? And then he can answer, well, Last of Us. And I say, man, The Last of Us is like a fucking walking museum, bro. It's like a movie, like it's boring to me. And he's like, what? And that's how you build characters with each other. Now the guy knows that I don't have patience. Forza 5. Bam. Found out his favorite game. So now I can so now Forza 5 is his favorite game. Okay, so now I can tell a lot about his personality. He likes cars, he likes to tune them, probably. He likes to customize them. He really likes to play multiplayer, to like drive. He's more of a person that enjoys turning his brain off while playing. He doesn't want to stress, so he doesn't play CS:GO or whatever. I can just instantly tell a lot of stuff just by being curious. I can ask Proton, what is your favorite food? And then he can tell me it's chicken tikka masala. And then I know he's racist, he doesn't like Indians, and he makes snarky remarks towards them. Bam! Just know that shit. Instant.
People who can talk to anyone aren't the most interesting people. They're the most interested people.
Exactly.
Genuine curiosity solves almost every conversation problem.
Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. It's, you see, when two intellectuals meet, they often agree. Because the world has this like way of like basically like laws, you know, like Newton's laws, like Einstein's laws, you know, like those theories, like theory of relativity. We just get like the right answer just brings people together. You see, I am smart as fuck. So, I'm just kidding. But yeah, bro, it's like, are you doing Forza after this? Probably, bro.
When you're truly curious, you'll never run out of questions.
You see, what is your favorite food? But this is like cringe. Maybe hobby is good. Love language. What is like? Imagine you just go up to, what is your love language? She's gonna be like, what? Especially if she's not chronically online. Like she's not gonna understand what that means. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Go to a girl. I'm telling you what you ask. Telling you what. How is your mom? Oh, really? She's good. Yeah. Good. Just make fun of her mom. Works every time for me. It works every time. They pretend that it pisses them off, but they laugh at them. I'm telling you, bro. Just make jokes.
And people love.
What is your favorite food? Oh, it's pancakes with Nutella. Oh yeah, I can tell. You just tell her that, bro. She's gonna be like, oh. She's gonna get angry at you, and then you laugh and you say you joke. Bro, I'm telling you, this is how you build character with people. Some pussy ass people will be like, oh, he's so annoying. But the people that you actually want around you will laugh with you, bro. Laugh at you. Well, they will make jokes with you. You don't want that. Like, look, I'm telling you, the reason why I banter so much is also one because it's fun, and secondly, if you're the type of person that, like, for example, one of my friends, like the guy earlier that I talked to, he told me that a guy made like a mom joke, and this other guy slapped him because of it. If you are that much of an animal that you cannot take one singular joke about your mom, I do not want you around me. You are unstable. And do not think you're dangerous or some shit. Like, maybe, like, a lot of times these people that think they're dangerous, you just slap them once and they're like, oh, or they grab like a brick and they hit you with it, bro. You are not, oh, I see red. Oh, shut the fuck up, bro. You are unstable. That's the problem with you. Who knows when you're gonna grab a brick and you're gonna hit somebody with it, bro. Bro, I hate those people. Exactly, bro. It's like you make like a joke. What did you say? Huh? Like, stop pretending, bro. You can't. I can't believe I see. I can't believe I see red people are real. I met multiple of them. Like, I got like this guy. I thought he was genuinely like a nice guy. And he said, bro, I cannot fight. I just see red. And I heard him. I was like, what? Tell me this for real, bro. Everybody taking him so seriously. I'm looking at him. Bro, one slap, bro. One slap, bro. You're no longer seeing red. Everybody, 14 and edgy. Exactly, but he was 18 and edgy, bro. Everybody thinks they're like this like a macho man. They're like this like I am John Wick until they get slapped once or get hit in the fucking mouth once, bro. I'm telling you, you're not gonna see red once you get like bam. Once you get like a fucking fist up your fucking mouth, bro. You're not gonna see red anymore. Maybe you're gonna go like this and you're gonna see red then. These people are crazy, bro. And I'm telling you, they are dangerous not because they are dangerous. They are dangerous because they're unpredictable. You don't know when they're gonna get like crazy.
Talking to curious people because it feels good to be found interesting. The key is genuine curiosity, not fake interest as a conversation.
And also, like, this is like this is gonna sound cringe. There are a lot of like manipulation guys that say act like a mirror because people really love themselves, like they're really narcissistic. I sort of agree with that. People are really narcissistic. Like you can prey on that. Like, how many times I've talked to, hold on, I have a food. How many times I've talked to a girl and she was like, bro, if you asked her about herself, she could talk for 1 hour. Like, I talked to this girl, straight up talked to me for like 2 hours, bro. Like this, like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 girl. Fucking very bright future ahead of her. Like, way out of my league. Ask her about herself, talking for like 2 hours straight on the messages. Like, not like that type of shit, you know, when you talk to a girl and she takes 20 minutes intentionally to answer. No. Like this type of shit where you look at the text, you answer her, immediately she answers back. So why do you think those friends were like that way? Oh, because they were jealous. How can you call me skinny when you're that fat and whatever? And she just talks. And at this point, it's literally like it's like farming in video games. It's like the daily quest. I'm just logging in, typing one message, and she just does it herself, bro. She just does the conversation herself. You do not know how many people you can sway to like you with this. Bro, I hate those girls that just talk about themselves and never ask about you. I also have a few of those friends, and like it's really annoying. But at the same time, if you like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. There is nothing wrong with you. You know, there's nothing wrong with some. You know, there's nothing wrong. She's gonna enjoy herself. She is ranting to you, and it's not like you're gonna go and like snitch on her. She is ranting to you. She's getting things off of her chest. Then let's say you go out and you make love. She's feeling good. You are feeling good. What is wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with that, bros. This world, like, we are not bashful over here, bro. Let's stop with this fucking shit. We are not burning people at the stakes for this. Having intercourse, nothing wrong with that. Let's stop. We are liberal in here, okay? Except when we make racist jokes. Then we are conservatives. But now we are liberal. Like, on the real note, we are liberal. If you want to make love to a woman, it's completely fine, bro. If you are 18, she's 18, consensual adults, completely fine. It's different if it's a rant or just them talking about themselves. A lot of times, ranting and talking about themselves is the same thing. Like, I have people that rant to me for 2 hours, and I'm like, are you still hung up on that? Like if I could remove my filter and be harsh to them, I would just tell them, get the fuck over it, bro. So what? Your girlfriend wants to go out with her friends. They talk shit about you. You either break up with her, tell her to not hang out with her friends, or get over it, bro. Act like a fucking adult, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell her how I feel. No, the fuck, what? And she's gonna be like, oh, poor you. Oh, he feels insecure about us talking about him. The fuck do you think this is? Do you think people will respect you if you talk honestly to them, bro? Sometimes it's an unskippable cutscene. I'm there for my friends. I'm gonna be honest, but sometimes you gotta give them the harsh reality. You need to pull the band-aid off. Sometimes you need to pull it off. Straight up. Just yank it. Because sometimes people need to hear the harsh truth. I told my friend. He was like, I really want to talk to her. I want to tell her what's bothering me. And I told him, bro, I know the politically correct thing that I should do is to tell you that you should communicate to your partner, right? Yes. But let's be for real. What is going to happen here? This woman doesn't respect you. What is going to happen here is she's going to go to her friends and be like, oh my god, poor him. He feels so bad. He doesn't like it when we talk about him. That's what they are going to do. They're going to make fun of you. Do not watch these Dr. K videos and they're like, oh my god, you need to communicate what you don't like. You need to communicate with people that respect you. With people that do not respect you, you don't communicate anything at all. And a lot of times you think people respect you, they don't. They don't. Because a lot of times, if they respected you, you wouldn't have to communicate with them. And look, sometimes it's a genuine disconnect. Excuse me. Sometimes it's a genuine disconnect. Like, for example, sometimes maybe somebody grew up more casually. And you want to tell her, like I had this with my ex-girlfriend. I told her, be respectful to my mom. Oh, but she told me, I don't care. You say, good evening, ma'am, how are you doing? I don't care that she told you to say hello, to talk to her in like a first tense. This is a test that Balkan parents do. You need to be, even after they tell you that, and my mom is fine, bro. But you still have to do that, bro. Like my mom, she doesn't care, bro. But a lot of the other people in my family care. So just do it. What is it a big deal like to you to go to say hello ma'am, good evening, whatever? Like I go to a cashier, she's probably as old as me, and I say good evening ma'am. She's like basically snickering. She's like because I'm like calling her ma'am and whatever. I'm a respectful person. I was raised a respectful person, and I will continue to be a respectful person. You either behave like me with my people, or you go. Simple as that. And she got it. I told her she got it. She changed her behavior. Sometimes it's a genuine disconnect. But a lot of times it's just people not respecting you. And you need to put your foot down. You need to have a spine. No, I will not give you my location. The fuck do you think you are, John Wick? What is this? Like the guy that I speak to, Emmanuel, the guy that I speak to earlier. He told me that his girlfriend demanded that he makes an application and keeps it turned on all of the time so she can see his location. What is this, bro? You either put your foot down. No, I am not your cattle to track me and like whatever. I'm not your dog. Or you break up with her. Because people, if you draw a line, this is my line in the sand. If you draw a line in the sand, they will keep trying to get as close to it as possible to see when you snap. And when they cross it and you don't punish them, they will continue going over it to see how much they can get out of you. I'm telling you this from personal experience, from my brother's experience, from my friend's experience, from everybody else that I know experience. Especially with partners, if you have a girl and she disrespects you blatantly, like talks like I had a problem with my ex, she used to talk about our intimate relationships to strangers. And I told her, you do this again and I'm breaking up with you. I tried to break up with her when she did it again. And she wouldn't let me. She would cry, she would whatever, and she guilted me into getting back with her. She did it the third time. She did it the fourth time. And the third time, I think I wanted to break up with her again, and she started threatening me with you know what. Once you let them pass the line in the sand, once it's over. They already broke the ice. It's over. It's over. It's over. Did what the third time? Guess. Guess. Play the ukulele. Yeah. Guess.
technique. Everyone has something fascinating about them. Your job is to discover what that is. The moment you become genuinely curious,
Nah, not true. Not everybody has something interesting about them, and that's totally fine. I find mundanity interesting. I remember I looked at this guy in love with my colleague in high school. In love. Like this guy, if he was in the 1400s, he would take her and hold her in his basement. He would genuinely strap her to a chair and hold her. This guy was so infatuated with this woman. And I'm telling you, bro, I looked at him and I got jealous of him. Not because the girl was dating. Because I also want to love somebody and be that mundane that I am happy with peeping through the keyhole to see who she's talking to when she's in class. I wanna love somebody this much too. I will never, but I am envious of him. A lot of people told me I'm crazy for this, but you don't get it, bro.
conversation anxiety evaporates.
Bro, that's just stalking. I agree. I want to be so in love with a woman that I want to stalk her, but it's not gonna happen. I do not feel feelings this deeply. I know this is gonna sound like something 14 and edgy, whatever. I do not feel this deeply towards people. I wish I did, but yeah. I want to have that mundane relationship. I want to be with my girl, and it's Christmas, and we just watch Nightmare Before Christmas. We just watch Home Alone. We just watch whatever. We're like chilling in bed. We're drinking hot cocoa and cookies, and then after the movie is over or in the middle of the movie, we just make love. This is the kind of relationship I want to have. Mundane relationship is not gonna happen, but I can appreciate the mundane relationships, bro. There's nothing wrong with being mundane. Be mundane, bro. If you can, is the best way to be mundane. You don't want your life to be interesting because interesting means drama. Interesting means sudden change and contrast. This is not good.
Because your focus shifts from your performance?
Oh my god, the reaction channels don't add anything to the videos. 30 minutes of talking. The video is 3 minutes in and I also skipped it. This guy, I might as well just put full webcam and just talk myself.
To their experience. When someone mentions their job, don't just ask what they do and move on. Find the aspect that interests
You're a chef. You know what I would ask if somebody said that they were a chef? I tell them, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So when you like go home, who cooks, you or your girlfriend? And he's gonna be like, oh man, I cook all day. I'm so sick of cooking. Like she cooks. And I'm like, and I would be like, so when she cooks, do you get mad at her when she does something wrong? Like I would just ask stupid questions, random. The first thing that I think about, bro, I would ask him. We need to cook through Jesse, we need to cook.
What's the most challenging part? How did you get started? What would surprise people about?
Yo, bro, what job do you have? So I am a OnlyFans creator with your mother. We make intense, intimate, violent, vicious, visceral love with each other and post it to OnlyFans. This is how I afforded my PC and my PlayStation 5. Just, I hit her so hard, it's like she's on top of me, and I hit her, she bounces, and then I hit her again, and then we go together, bam, 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 bam. I have like double rhythm. I go bam, 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 bam. This is how you hear it from the other room, but you hide in the closet, and you like put headphones and like that. I'm telling you, bro.
About your industry. These questions come naturally when you're curious, and they open doors to deeper conversations that go far beyond the initial topic. Stay with their topic longer. Most people.
So I'm not gonna watch the full video because it's already 30 minutes. Let's break this down. So one of the most important things. Let's go with 3. Maybe there are more. Maybe I'm going to think of more while describing them. Calmness and the comfort. If you're calm, people will sense it on you. If you're not angsty, people will sense it on you. It's like dogs smell how you smell. Like right, they can. Oh, that's my owner, right? That's that guy. You know, they can smell. The same people smell or feel insecurity on you. You need to be calm. You do not need to be in your head. You need to be in the moment, present, and listening to the other person. Secondly, ask questions. A lot of questions. People want to talk about themselves. They cannot wait to tell you how they started gardening, for example, or how they want to try beekeeping, or how they want to, I don't know, start a YouTube channel, or how they want to try this old video game that they used to play whenever they were kids, but they can't find it. People would love to talk to you about it. Thirdly, you need to remember what people tell you and bring it up in a later talk. This is gonna give you the most development. If you had a skill tree, if you had like a leveling bar for relationships, this is gonna give you the most XP when in relationships. When you remember something and you bring it up into another conversation, because then they realize that you genuinely care about them. And this, a lot of manipulators do this. I find it cringe. I do this genuinely, but I'm gonna tell you straight up, a lot of manipulators remember things intentionally so that they can level up with you. It's like, for example, you can tell me that you have like a cat named Georgie, and he's like orange with white spots. And then you told me, oh yeah, I went to the vet, and I say, oh, you took Georgie to the vet. Well, what's the problem with him? Was it the problem that you talked about last time? Bam! You got like you filled the bar. You went one level up when you said that. Literally, I had like a viewer, like this guy that tuned into my Kazan streams. He's also a streamer. When I told him, I remember you, bro, he stayed for 40 minutes, bro. Stayed for 40 minutes in the fucking live stream because I remembered him. If I didn't remember who he was, maybe 5 minutes he would have stayed. Do you know how much leveling up that shit does to you? That's very important, bro. Remember what people. And this is the worst thing that I'm really bad at. I'm good at remembering actions and intent and emotions of people, but I'm really bad at remembering names. I'm really bad at remembering dates. I'm really bad at remembering, we went Tuesday to the park. People ask me, when did you go? Do you think we went Tuesday to the park. Do you think I know? I don't. What the fuck do you think I am? I'm like Walter White, we made it 200 pounds of meth today. No. Tuesday, 200 pounds of meth. No, I don't do that shit. I don't really. I remember when you told. I remember I can like paraphrase. Oh, you told me. Oh, cool. Anyway, have you seen that new movie? I can remember that, but I cannot remember like dates. When did you say that? I hate whenever people are. I'm telling them and they're like, when? When did that happen? It's like, oh, sorry. It was at 1:20 p.m. on 23rd June of 2025, Monday. It was 31 degrees Celsius, and it was exactly the 53rd second of the minute. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm Ultron or something, bro? I'm not gonna remember that shit, bro. The fuck do you think this is, bro? I forget what I eat. Oh, this is gonna sound. Of course you forget what you, bro. I forget, like, for example, yesterday I remember because like my mom made like baked like a chicken, right? She made like a whole roasted chicken. It was really good. But 2 days ago, I can't even tell you what I ate. I think I ate like what was it? My mom bought me Chinese, I think. I forgot. I genuinely forgot. Or I forgot. I forgot. I cannot remember what I ate 2 days ago. But you want me to remember the date that we had that conversation? On top of this, bro. You think I'm crazy? That's the type of shit psychopaths do. Anyway, wonderful video. Like, wonderful video. Even though it was kind of monotone, but it was wonderful video. Oh my god, I have content for this now, bro. I have content for days, bro. I also wanted to watch this. I don't know, man. I also wanted to watch this, but I already watched it fully. I feel like this is crazy. These people are crazy on Twitter, bro. Damn, 6 viewers in total. Wow. I'm celebrity now. Boys, I am a celebrity. I have the language of insecurities. Ooh, this is 54-minute video. Let's watch a bit of it, and I also have
Hey,
some
bro,
bits to
are
talk
you
about.
insecure about your height?
First of all, I'm taller than you, so
I hate to use the feminism insult. I'm sorry, bro. You are not him. I forgot to record. Fuck. Let's go back.
Hey, bro, are you insecure about your height?
first of all, I'm taller than you, so
I hate to use the feminism insult. This, maybe he has the biggest dick, elephant dick, maybe. But you're not that guy, bro. This is insecurity one-on-one. This is little dick energy. People can smell this on you. Like, women will not date you because they get the ick from you. This is what they're talking about. They will smell this on you. And I will tell you, if, like, a lot of people, I also used to have this, and this is also little dick energy. It's like, well, actually, whenever I was like little, that and that, well, actually example, that is little dick energy. You need to refrain from it.
I don't think I am.
Why?
Because I'm taller than you. I just told you.
Well, don't compare me. I know I'm
Oh,
short.
about my height?
Yeah.
I wish I.
So I'm gonna tell you a telltale sign of who is insecure. Whenever you told them an opinion, or they ask you something, or they like, or you have genuine conversation and they start to insult you instead of actually talking about the subject. One, they're stupid, or two, they're insecure. A lot of times it's both of them. I'm gonna be honest. Do not shoot the messenger. Shoot the message. Straight up. I don't know what to say, but you know what I mean. This is telltale sign of insecurity. If you cannot take constructive criticism, or you inherently assume a question is malicious towards you. If I ask you, so what are you doing? And you genuinely think, oh my god, like what the fuck is this guy like? Oh, this happens to me a lot because I'm insecure about being a content creator, right? So when people ask me, what are you even doing? Whenever people ask me this type of stuff, I get insecure and I get mad because what the fuck do they care? Like what the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. And I start to insult them. You know why? Because I'm insecure. Little dick energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. You need to be strong dick energy. You need to be pam 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 dick energy. You know, you need to pam and then you bounce and pam, you hit again. That's, if you're OG fan, you know what that is.
I would have been a little bit taller, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not insecure about my height, but I also wish to be a little bit taller. I would love to be a little bit taller. I want to play basketball. And I don't want to be part of that female like, oh my god, I need a tall man, you know. And I don't want to be. I'm 5'10". I don't want to be like. I don't want to be counted like, oh my god, like this guy is not tall enough. I just want to 6 foot. I'm fine with 6 foot. I was, but it is. Maybe I'll still grow. Maybe small chance, very small chance. I don't think so.
What?
My dick grew a bit, though. I can be honest with that. I don't know if it's because I'm losing weight or because my dick is genuinely growing, but I think it's both.
I don't have the answer yet, but you know, just for the fuck of it.
If you were like to choose in height, how tall do you want to be?
Okay, this is not a telltale sign of insecurity because, of course, he's gonna answer he wants to be taller. Like, I'm gonna be honest, everybody here is gonna answer that. I also want to be taller. I want to play better basketball. I want to be taller so I can play better basketball. I want to be taller so I can, aesthetics. I want to be taller so I can have a better BMR. I want to be taller so I can burn more calories. Should I continue?
At least 6 foot.
6 foot.
The hair shows that he's insecure. I agree. And look at this patchy ass beard, bro. Like, just let it go. I know you watch Andrew Tate and he has a beard and all of those like alpha males. Whenever the beard is this patchy, you just gotta let it go. Like I had like, whenever I was 15, my friends used to have better beards than this guy. Like, you just gotta let it go, bro. I'm telling you. There's probably a Greek 14-year-old with a more dense beard than this guy. I'm not even kidding you.
Like that tall?
How tall are you?
5'5".
I bet you money you won't post that video.
What video?
You know what?
Why?
Because you're 5'5". I'm taller than you. When
Wow, you're 5'5", so you're no longer human. Do I even have to say anything? Why is he getting so defensive? I'm 5'10". I wish I was taller. I'm not insecure about my height, but I wish I was taller. It is what it is, bro. You cannot control how much height you have and how big your penis is. You can only like lose weight and look relative, like the penis could look bigger relative to how much fat is around it, or you could look taller because you're not as wide anymore. No, just focus on the stuff that you can control.
you look for somebody, first question, you're a little bit shorter. You got, hey, this guy got to find somebody shorter than him to make an interview with. I'll promise you, bro.
Also, a lot of this woman wanting taller men. I feel like this is just like women propaganda. There is just because women want to make fun of other women for dating shorter men. I'm sorry, bro. Sure, I agree. You want a taller man because it's in correlation. A taller man can defend you way better. It's like genetical, just as we want bigger titties and wider hips. But at the same time, I feel like, look, I hate conditions to dating. I had, like, for example, I really like big titties, right? But if a girl that has a flat chest approaches me, I'm not gonna reject her because I want bigger titties. This is not a condition for me. The same goes for height. If she's taller than me, I don't care. Like, what do you think? I'm gonna get insecure about her being taller than me? Like, the fuck do you think this is? If somebody comments about it, I'm just gonna punch them in their mouth, bro. The fuck do you think this is? This is Romania. This is not America, bro. In here, you talk shit, you get smacked in the face. Somebody, oh my god, look at that guy, he's shorter than his girlfriend. You just palm, you just hit him in the fucking palm, you just fucking Alex Pereira left hook him in the fucking mouth, bro, and you just
Have
walk
fun.
away.
Don't ask people about girls. You know, I think you're
Who brought up girls? Who was the one that brought up girls in this convo? Him.
insecure. That first thing first, I think you're really insecure about your height.
Okay. What makes you think I'm insecure?
Have a night. Have a good night.
No, answer it.
What's the
What makes,
question?
what makes you think I'm insecure about my height?
Because the first thing you came to ask me on a fucking Friday night, 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm having fun. How tall are you? You wish to be somebody.
I feel sad for this guy, honestly. I feel sad because I can tell this ruined his entire night. I can tell this ruined his entire day, bro. I'm sad for him. I wish things were different. Reality is reality. A lot of times, for example, like I'm gonna be straight with you. You gotta be stronger as a man than this. You gotta be stronger. Like, I even got like Tony. I hope he's okay. He's like a guy on my chat. He hasn't been in here for some time. But some guy told him that depression is laziness. He was talking to me. He was venting to me, and he wanted to talk shit to him, right? And I told him, Tony, there's no point in talking shit to this man. No strings of words that you can say will make him take back what he said. You got to be stronger than this, man. So what? Somebody tells you that you're lazy and you're not depressed. So what? I learned this while making content creation. Do you know how many people insult me? Do you think I care? You gotta be stronger, man. You gotta be callous. You gotta be stoic. It's not the bullshit that, oh my god, somebody called me short. So what? Do you know how many people call me fat on a daily basis? So what? The fuck do you think this is? I'm gonna go cry. No! It's the truth. Yes, I am fat. So what? Even if they lie, so what? The fuck do you think one person is gonna influence how I feel about myself? The fuck do you think this is? I am the most important human being on this earth. I am the most important human being on this earth. That's who I am, bro. No matter what anybody else says, I am the most important because I live my own perspective and my own life. If you think, oh my god, you're fat, whatever, I don't care, bro. It's not like I have rabies, bro. It's not like women will be like, oh, no. I've had multiple girls flirt with me. I flirted with multiple women, and I've been romantic with multiple women. What is wrong with that? Huh. The fuck do you think this is? Lone wolf, bro. You're making fun of me. I get it. Joke. It's fine, bro. Griffith. You're my boy. You into the streams. But at the same time, you gotta agree with me, bro. It's like what I'm gonna go crazy over somebody like calling me short or whatever. Like what is this guy? This is weakness, bro. This is little dick energy, as I say. This is weakness, bro. What is this, bro? You gotta be stronger than this, bro. What? Somebody tells you one snarky remark, and wow, you just crumble down. You just crumble down. You ruined your entire night. Like, what the fuck do you think this is? Like, look, Griffith just made fun of me. Do you think I care? I'm gonna forget it in like 10 minutes, bro. Or maybe not, because the chat is moving so slowly that I'm gonna still spot it in like 10 minutes. But I turn the stream off and I'm not even gonna think about it, bro. This is how life is, bro. You just need to ignore it. Look, a lot of times the bad stuff is good, but you need to be your own judge. You need to be your own, basically, to control yourself. You need to control yourself, my man. This fucking, like, oh my god, like, I'm just gonna pop off on somebody. I'm gonna crash out on somebody for asking me a question that seems derogatory towards me. Calm the fuck down, bro. You just calm the fuck down.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
What's the question, bro?
Come on, bro. Fuck that shit, dog. Have fun.
I was having fun.
Did he just call him the N-word? That guy is whiter than me, bro.
Cure that.
This guy is whiter than me, bro. Look at this, bro. This guy is whiter than me, bro. And he said N-word. Then I can say it too. You thought.
First thing first. Friday night.
You thought.
Insecurity is a pervasive part of the human experience. Nearly every
Okay, is this like a...
us at work.
He's whiter than an average British person. Okay, let's not exaggerate. I mean, now with the immigration and the Muslims, maybe you're right. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
I don't have a thing to do after school.
Just thinking how they're growing up so fast. It used to be they were mine all day long. But now, school. It seems I hardly see...
What is this, bro?
Someone who is short and convinced that no one finds short people attractive.
You do not have rabies if you're short. The same I say with fatness, bro. You do not have rabies. It's not like women be like, oh. Go to the countryside where people aren't brainwashed by Instagram and TikTok and social media. You'll find out that people are very, very nice if you go there. I'm telling you, even if they fuck their cousins, it's better to have a stupid person that fucks their cousins around you than to have one of these like self-important narcissists around you that just are hateful towards you. I'm telling you, bro.
May project an air of defeat or
By the way, this painting
reluctance
is so
in
good.
social settings, unintentionally pushing people away. This outcome then reinforces the belief that they are unappealing. Relationships...
A lot of times, yes, you are unappealing. But focusing on the height, like what the fuck are you gonna what are you even gonna do about that? Wow. I'm not taller. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut my feet and I'm gonna regenerate like Gojo, taller feet, bro. What the fuck do you think you're gonna do, bro? Calm the fuck down, bro. Let it go, bro. This is the problem in today's society, bro. People dwell on stupid bullshit. So what? A random girl like I look at a lot of the girls that say, I need a 6'6" man. They are hoes, bro. Like, do you want to marry that woman, bro? Do you think if your grandma was her age now and she got an interview, do you think that's how she would behave? Do you think that's how she would dress? Do you genuinely think that woman's opinion is important to you? The same with the guy that we saw previously. Do you think that guy's opinion is important to you? If I could, I would make their votes not count to fucking elections, bro. They're that stupid in my eyes, bro. Do you think I care about their opinions, bro? I haven't once met an intelligent woman that like, for example, my dad dated a doctor. My parents are divorced, and he dated like this inspector, like this very important, very rich doctor lady, pretty, and she was taller than him. And one of his friends, out of spite, asked him, "How big is his penis?" Because he's like acting so, whatever. And how is it big? And she said, "What would you care about my boyfriend's penis size? What? Why would I even tell you that? What does it matter to me? He's my boyfriend." That is the type of stuff that intelligent woman says, not my boyfriend needs to be 6'6", doctor with doctorate, inspector of hospitals. I went to her house and she had like those Raffaello and like pyramid of like chocolates. That's the bribery that she would get for her, for how highly she was regarded in the health in health department. Karen is your mom, bro. That's who I've been fucking all day, bro. But yeah, that woman, intelligent woman. I'm telling you, bro, an intelligent woman will not think lesser of you